Hello, welcome to my Unit 3 assignment presentation. Today we'll talk about e-contracts and the basic requirements for a valid contract when entered in via the internet. And the requirements are mutual assessment or mutual agreement. According to Craig, 2012, the restatement of contracts states that mutual assent is usually reached after one party has made an offer and the offer is followed by acceptance by the other party. So a contract can only be valid if both parties agree to the terms and conditions of the contract and signed by both. Laws that govern contracts on the internet are Uniform Commercial Code, United Nations Convention on Contracts for the International Sale of Goods, the Uniform Electronic Transaction Act, and we have the Electronic Signatures and Global and National Commerce Act, and then there's Uniform Computer Information Transaction Act, and Principles of the Law of Software Contracts, and finally we have Federal Intellectual Property Laws. The sources of contract law relating to e-contracts are Uniform Electronic Transaction Act, the e-Sign Act, and Principles of Law of Software Contracts. The contract law in e-contracts. The Uniform Electronic Transactions Act legitimizes the ability of parties to form contracts through an electronic form. And the e-Sign Act allows electronic and paper transactions to be enforced equally in interstate and foreign contracts. Principles of Law Software Contracts that was approved in 2009 by the American Law Institute members is a goal that aims at clarification and unification of the law of software transactions. Arguments for and against sales tax for online purchases. According to Craig, once again, some states have a single tax rate that applies to the entire state, but most of the states do permit local and city county officials to tax additions to the single tax base rate. So for state sales tax, I did add that it helps the growth of the free market in the U.S. And then only if the merchant has nexus with the state, and it helps state infrastructure. So the state has to generate some type of tax. And then the against sales, state sales tax for online purchases, I added taxes online purchases can drive people to shop back at their local stores. And the other ones against would be the because of the ability to conduct business without having to charge taxes can help growth of a business. And then Internet Tax Freedom Act. So I think that the best approach would be to follow the substantial nexus test, as the textbook does describe that retailers are exempt from collecting sales tax in states where they have no nexus or physical appearance. Income tax responsibility for online sellers would be to engage, whoever engages in e-commerce, such as the eBay or Amazon website, is responsible to pay income taxes on their online sales. They must report their annual online sales, transactions, and revenue to the state and federal tax board. They must keep receipts for every sale and transaction and report any worldwide income, including online auction sales, to foreign customers. Everything has to be reported. And these are my references. Thanks for watching. Thank you.